What things have you made that others have enjoyed?
Oh, probably just food, cookies and stuff is about all.
Coffee.
Yeah, toffee. I do make pretty good toffee.
Okay. How would you describe your sense of humor?
Oh, I'm pretty happy. I'm not a joke teller. I enjoy other people's jokes.
Ben, get out of there, please. Thank you.
Have,
Domino's
have,
in
have,
there.
have, have, yeah.
Domino's in there.
Yeah.
I need a drink. I saw Domino.
Go get a drink then.
Yeah, don't go in there. Anyway, no, but I like to laugh. I like other people's sense of humor. I'm a pretty happy person for the most part.
Okay. What's the funniest practical joke you've ever played on anyone?
I don't know that I ever have played. I don't think I've ever played a practical joke on anybody, unless it was just an April Fool's joke. Like see those bugs going around the salt shakers? April Fool. That's about the closest I've came to a practical joke. Never did any practical jokes really.
Okay. What activities have you especially enjoyed as an adult?
Oh, I love going traveling with my husband, with Joe, and which now is very limited for us. At least unless he gets better, we can't go hardly anywhere. So, but I have loved going camping, but now that's getting less and less as you get older. I used to love to camp out, and I liked dancing with Dad, and I guess we like to sit together and watch. This little Pax channel we watch, Touched by an Angel and Bonanza, old-fashioned Western shows, and Highway to Heaven, and things like that. Good. I like to watch good quality shows, that Anne of Green Gables and things like that. And we went to a concert. Sophia and Sergio gave us tickets for a concert, and I just loved it. Just loved going to this concert. I didn't think I would like it so much up at the Dixie Center, but I just loved that. So.
What was the concert? Who was it?
I don't know. It was just. I don't think it was any special. It wasn't like an opera or anything. It was just a combination of different songs, but it was really lovely.
What are your hobbies?
Oh, I love to get out in the garden, and I'd rather be outside than inside any day, except that my skin is so tender and fair. I really can't be out in the sunshine, but I like to get out before the sun comes up and work around. But I haven't been very successful with flowers here, but I still like to get out and work in it. I'd like to write my journal, but that's hard to do for me now. And I like to write letters. I didn't think I'd ever like to write letters, but I like to write short letters. I don't like long letters, but I like to write letters and send a few Christmas cards. And I like to talk a little bit on the telephone.
You don't have internet. I'll get it.
I like to talk to our children, and to you and Lisa and Dean and Clark and Doug and Van. I don't get to talk to Clark very much. They're pretty busy in their own life, it seems like, or just a couple of times. But anyway, I like to talk to them as much as anybody. I like to talk to the whole family, and Dad's sisters, and Uncle Cecil, and Uncle Glenn. I get to talk to all of them. That's part of my hobby, is being able to talk on the telephone.
Hey, what's the most amazing thing that's ever happened to you?
Oh, amazing. Amazing. I I don't know. I just going to the. I don't want to. I thought I really stand amazed as I went in the temple how beautiful it was. Just totally amazing at the beauty of that temple. To me, that's beautiful, and amazing that I got to go on a mission, and amazing that I got to go to Hawaii with Dad. That was really amazing.
Okay, what is the most embarrassing thing that has ever happened to you?
Oh, I don't know. I had a lot of embarrassing moments. I just can't. I remember even when I was just a young girl, and we were all supposed to be in a circle and sit down, and just as I went to sit down, this boy decided it needed this chair, and I sat down right on the floor instead of on the chair. I remember that. And then after I was married, I remember going with Janice Sager out to pick tomatoes out at the State Farm, and we had our bushel baskets, and we were going to all get tomatoes, and somehow, I don't know where this fishing hook came from, whether it was in the basket or out of the trunk of the car or what, but somehow this fishing hook got caught right between my knees almost, and the way I walked, it was kind of uncanny. It grabbed the other side of my both sides of my pant legs, and here I was just trying to walk along with my knees pinned together with fishing hook. I was really embarrassed. Janice was just cracking up. It was so funny, because here I guess she helped me get the fishing hook out from my pant legs. But anyway.
Okay. Have you ever met any famous people?
President McKay. Dad and I met him when we were going on Temple Square, and he came especially over just to see us and say hello to us, and he was so nice. And then they had said, President McKay has so many people wanting autographs and that, we ask you not to bother him for autographs and that. And so here I got on it was in labor, going up on the elevator to have Doug, and here was President McKay right in the same elevator with me, and I wanted so badly just to say, oh, hello, President McKay, but I remember what they'd said, so I just appreciated, being there on the elevator with President McKay. I did have a very easy labor with Doug.
What?
To get Uno.
Get Uno?
No.
They want the Uno?
You can't get it?
The Uno game? Oh.
Yeah, but it wasn't work.
Mm.
Can you please help us?
Should we stop it all?
Let's stop for a little while. Okay, what organizations and groups have you belonged to?
Organizations. The Relief Society. And, of course, in high school I was in the Thespian Club and the Quill and Scroll Club. And I was on the school newspaper.
Okay.
I guess, yeah. And the Daughters of the Utah Pioneers.
Have you ever won any special awards or prizes as an adult?
I was an adult.
Put it on the counter.
Daddy.
Oh,
My dad's
I
done.
don't know. Maybe prizes. Won $3.
Yeah, what for?
For sending a little story to the news, about a funny incident about this man that was eating his salad, and the napkin was green, and so he started eating his napkin too, and he was too embarrassed to stop because some people were watching, and so he ate his whole napkin. I sent that one in.
Was that a true story? Or is
Yeah,
it
that
just
was true story. Or at least they said he ate his napkin. It was really weird. Should have made him sick. But anyway. Oh, let's see. I don't know. I guess awards or prizes. Just served in the
Can we know?
served in the church, you know, release Sunday present, things like that.
Mommy.
Oh.
Okay. The next question is, describe a time and place when you remember feeling truly at peace and happy to be alive.
I think one of the most happy times was well, when all of our children had been married in the temple, which would have been Dean and Betty's marriage, and that all of our other children were there, you know, happy and there, except for Clark and Laurie weren't there, but the rest of the family were there. And to me, that was a really wonderful occasion. Also, when we had baptized some people into the church, I just remember the elation and joy that Dad and I felt to see them come into the church. That was really a great experience on our mission.
What is the most beautiful place you have ever visited, and what was it like?
I think the temple is the most beautiful place. Another real pretty place was the Bouchert Gardens in Victoria, Canada. The flowers were so beautiful. I love flowers anyway. That was really beautiful. I think Salt Lake City, parts of Salt Lake City are really pretty because of the way it's laid out too. I think it's a pretty city.
What is the longest trip that you've ever gone on?
I guess to Hawaii. I don't know how far it is to Hawaii. West Virginia is 1,700 miles. Yeah, went to Hawaii. It was the farthest place I've ever been.
Hey, what's been your favorite vacation?
Hawaii.
Why was it special?
Oh, it was just perfect climate, and Dad and I just went. Went places. The waves were so. That was another beautiful place. The waves and the beach were so beautiful and peaceful, and we had a tour that we won a tour. We did.
Potatoes.
Oh my goodness, they're still in the oven.
Potatoes.
Okay, we're on the beaches of Kauai. We won part of the trip to Hawaii with the health food business we were in Sunrider, and we also won a trip over to another island, Kauai, and we could have gone on all the tours, but we walked over through the sugar cane to the beach and just spent the afternoon on the beach, and it was so beautiful and peaceful and pleasant. We really loved that. That's what I always thought Hawaii would be like. And flew back on the plane that night. It was really a wonderful experience. And they fed us all of our meals at night, and we bought fruit at the fruit stands during the day, and it was a fun experience.
Okay. What pets have you had?
Oh, well, my first pet was a little that I really liked was a gray cat. He was Taupe or something. Anyway, he caught all of our mice, and I really liked that cat. I felt sad when he died. Then we had Randy, a dog, before I was married that I liked. Then, of course, our first dog was Shenanzi, and then Rascal, and Spot, and Lance, and Lady, and now Domino. Those are our pets.
Do you have a favorite story about a pet?
Ready?
Oh,
Come on.
some of them are just kind of sad. I felt so sad when Lady died because been spayed at the vet's, and she got infection in her incision, and I think that's what triggered her dying. I really felt sad about that. Oh, and Duke. I forgot about Duke. We had Duke. He's the cutest little dog. Tried so hard to... Betty brought him from Mexico, and he was a cute little dog. And I felt bad when he died, too.
Is there anything you have always wanted to do?
Give me that for the dog.
That I've always wanted to do.
Let me give you that.
Yeah,
Give
always
me that
wanted
for
to
the
do,
dog.
but haven't been able to.
Benjamin wants to get her
Oh.
dog
Well,
medal.
I know.
Well, I
was
wanted
gonna
to do
give
my
it
genealogy and family history. At least you're getting me going on that with the going through the pictures and things. Now I don't have much vision to do it, but I've always wanted to do more genealogy.
We just know where
I
he was.
always wanted to be a school teacher, never got to be a school
You
teacher.
know that? Take your mind. We cuddle his foot.
But I don't know whether I could handle it anyway. But I wanted to.
Okay.
Then we go back in.
Now we're into their favorites list.
Okay.
What is your favorite style of music?
Semi-classical.
What is your favorite musical instrument?
It's a toss-up between the piano and the violin.
Who is your favorite musical group?
Tabernacle Choir.
What is your favorite song?
Probably All My Father.
Who is your favorite singer?
Michael Ballum.
Who's your favorite movie star?
Used to be Dana Andrews.
What is your favorite movie?
Sound of Music.
Who's your favorite artist?
Artist. Now that doesn't mean singer.
No, artist doesn't painter.
Painter. I don't know my artists very well. I really don't know. I know that I've liked Van Gogh, Rembrandt.
Do you have a favorite painting?
No, I'm not much into paintings, art.
Do you have a favorite poet?
What's that one, that early American poet
Rob?
that said,
Frost?
I don't know.
Someone else?
He does a real, anyway, I like Robert Browning.
Do you have a favorite poem?
I think Cameron is crying.
I know. He's okay.
Yeah.
He'll come.
Well, I don't know. Some that I had to memorize, probably. But even that little toy dog, that's covered with dust, that's a cute little poem. I like that, but I can't think of the name of it.
Got it memorized.
Now I've got it
Go ahead and quote
memorized.
it.
It's cute.
Go ahead and quote it then.
A little toy dog, I don't remember, is covered with dust, but sturdy and... No, I really don't remember. I've got one that I composed that I
Yeah.
could probably recite.
Here you go. Go ahead.
She gazed across the windswept plain. Her eyes were filled with tears. Memories sped through her mind of the glad times of long-lost years. In the distance loomed the mountains, huge, beckoning, and grand. She dreaded going onward to this strange, unsettled land. Why should she go on westward when her lust for wealth had ceased? And then I can't remember the next line. But anyway, the ending line of it is, let progression be your aim, is the ending line. I guess I haven't recited that for a long time.
What was it about?
It was about the pioneers.
Let's see. What's your favorite TV program?
Right now it's Touched by an Angel.
Who's your favorite author?
author. Probably one of the general authorities. I like their books. LeGrand Richards wrote a book I really liked.
Okay, what's your favorite book?
I like it. Well, there's one we've got is Beloved Apostle, but I don't know whether that's the one that I like. Beloved Apostle.
Who's your favorite speaker?
Going to be Hinckley right now.